Mark here at PPT Trading Systems. Happy Friday. Well, what is today? March 3rd? Gang, I apologize. I haven't had a video out to you yet this week. But I'm going to do a recap of the last couple weeks, actually. So, I need to start off with just kind of telling you guys just a little bit about the last 2 weeks. So crude oil has been trading in a very tight range. In fact, it's the tightest range I've ever seen as a trader. And I trade a trend trading system. So as one would expect, I might be getting beat up a little bit right now. So gang, a huge part of trading is psychology. And I am living through that right now. So I had to have a long sit down with my boss yesterday. Who's that boss, you ask? Look in the mirror. It's you. Nobody else is in control of your trading business except for you. You have no one else to blame but yourself. So what did I do, gang? I actually had a long day yesterday. I got to the office about 5:45 and I didn't leave here until close to 8 p.m. 5:45 in the morning, I'm sure you caught that. But guys, yeah, it means a 14-hour day. So what happened? I've had a string of losing days, and I needed some perspective. So guys, I made a decision yesterday. I quit. That's it. Not trading, guys. I am done letting this market get to me mentally. I have no control of it. But let me just walk through with you guys exactly what's taken place. And guys, you're going to be hard pressed to find someone who is as open and transparent as I am, especially just opening up my doors to exactly what happens in my trading room. I'm not here to hide anything, guys. Trading is simple, but it's not easy. So gang, let's go to my spreadsheet. All right, gang, here we go. Enjoy this fun. Okay, so I want you all to know that these numbers are per contract numbers. You all know that I trade 6 contracts, so you can do the math. You also know that I trade exclusively oil, and I've been in the process of trying to diversify. Let's get to it. So gang, the last 2 weeks, here's my loss per contract. I'm just going to make these visible one at a time, okay? $980. So at the end of every week, I do an assessment of that week to see how I did. 2 weeks ago, I took a trade, and I showed it on YouTube, that I shouldn't have. It was a mistake. It cost me 15 ticks per contract, or 150 bucks. So let's add that back in. Because remember, I want to talk about what the system performance should be. And I need to compare system performance with trader performance. And then I need to analyze the two. Let's take a look. So we're going to add that 150 back in. Gang, I hate to say it, but I missed 2 trades this week. I've talked about them in the room. One of them I actually just didn't take. And I hate to admit that too. But guys, I'm here to be 100% transparent. We have all been in the same position. Every one of us has as traders. So there's an extra 150 on that one and an extra 150 on that one. All right. So we've added those back in. Now what I want to talk about is I've been tracking what I call aggressive trades. They're the same trades that I do in the room. I have about half of my students actually who take them. Why do they take them? Because they have maybe more of a higher risk tolerance than I do. I came from a very conservative background growing up, and even after college, I was in a banking world, a very conservative world. So I just have a conservative mentality. Well, it turns out these quote-unquote aggressive trades actually are smoking it. Let's add those in. So if I took these aggressive trades, now these are all things that I have control of, right? Let's add those in. It's an extra 260 per contract. So what's my total loss right now? That'd be $270. That's nothing, right? It's a hell of a lot better than 980. Now what I want to talk about is the power of diversification. Gang, oil has always treated me really well. I've never had a reason to diversify. But now with the sideways action that we have in oil, well, I can either cry about it or I can learn from it. Well, what am I learning? I need to add some markets. I can't live and die with oil. So I've been tracking gold in the room. I've been calling gold trades in the room live. And I've been calling the ES trades live. Guys, I've got a great system. I've been testing on the ES and it looks great. I just said great twice. I realize that. It looks fantastic. So let's add in the profit on gold. This is in 2 weeks, guys. That's an extra $420 per contract. Let's add in the profit from the ES. That's an extra $300 per contract over 2 weeks. So guys, look, I went from down 980 to up 450. But again, these are just hypothetical numbers. I'm sure you guys are sitting there thinking, well, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Fair enough. So let's back all these out. Let's just get rid of these. And let's just add up what I actually should have done, just based on the way that I trade every day. So let's just add up these cells. $530 down in 2 weeks. So let's keep perspective here, gang. I've actually had days that I've lost $600 a contract. Days, okay? This is over 2 weeks. This is nothing. So I made a decision this morning when I got in. I quit letting this market drive me nuts. I'm taking action and we're doing something about it, okay? First and foremost, I have to be very honest with myself, and I haven't traded the best. So that was the first thing I had to face. The second is, it's time to diversify. Anyway, gang, for the year, I'm still positive. Not where I want to be, but I'm still positive. Up about 10% on the year. This range will break, and I will reach new equity highs. Keep following. Stay tuned. See how it all goes. All right, gang, I hope you have a great weekend. Don't do what I did the last 2 weeks. I need to start practicing what I preach. Follow my rules and trade for cash flow is what I say, right? I had 3 mistakes. They were very costly. All right, gang. Hope you can learn something from this video. Take care.